This sounds awful good to me, but it sounds to me like they're going to work away, or we're not going to all have our jobs. And I can just tell you that is not true. Everybody's needed. I mean, the need for people doesn't go away. All that's different is how we organize and conduct ourselves. With these self-led teams, when it's in place, you've got the building retrofitted or built, and you've got the self-led team that has gone through all the training and discovery and has learned how to make decisions, including self-scheduling, including all of it, with support from resource-bearing leaders. So let's say we have a house of 16. 16 people live there. They have 16 different lives and routines. And they share a living room, dining room, kitchen. They have their bedrooms. They have a back door. They have a patio. They have a linen closet. They have a washer and dryer. Kind of normal. And so the people that work in that house are the same people. It's a dedicated team of people who work in that house with the people who reside in that house. And they become deeply familiar. It sounds like home. If they're doing the dishes, you hear the silverware being put in the drawer. You smell bacon. There's nobody, help! All that goes away. There's nobody slumped because they're back. And it's just quiet. And then the other thing is that people learn each other's work up to their licensure limit. And they're going, oh, now, hold it. That's where we got a problem. Well, it can be a problem, except that it's not. For example, and like a dietary aid, our dietary aides, some of them told us in the beginning, look, if I wanted to be a CNA, I would have been a CNA. I just don't want to be a CNA. That's fine. Some people have a unique calling to be able to do personal care. Some just cannot. So this isn't forcing people into puzzle pieces that they're not. But being a CNA also allows you to help someone move from one chair to the next. It allows you to do a lot of things that typically don't allow us to even be helpful. So you'll learn how to do that, and everybody participates. When the trash needs to go out, it isn't a job description that drives who takes it out. You can't really turn loose of anything unless you understand what you're going to replace it with. That's what gives us the forward pull, right? So we're going to replace it with, before we let go of all that, we're going to replace it with understanding and the skills and the ability to create decisions among ourselves that will give us a new footing. So part of this process is, say you size and scope a project on 2 campuses and you begin to move forward with design, et cetera. Then in a complementary calendar, you have to organize what your organizational structure and leadership transformation calendar and process is going to be, so that by the time you're done design and construction, everybody's ready to move in and you don't let the wolf in the door.